Hey there, gorgeous goddesses. I'm coming to you from location. I'm visiting my mother in my hometown, and you can see she's already ready for Christmas. And what is fun is that is her mother's wedding dress hanging behind the tree. Just beautiful sentiments today. So let's get started. I'm still in the Glow Up series here, and women over 50 that are trying to figure out how to relax and bring a little bit more peace back into their lives. Here's a few more stories and how I came to find my way out of it. So let me look at my notes, and we're going to talk about the womanhood code called Abundance is Cellular. Abundance is not just a thought, it's cellular. It's in every cell of your body, and it even goes further than that. But creating space inside of your body gives you the chance to feel the abundance, to feel the infinity that the field has for you. We're no longer totally tethered to the laws of man. We know there's more out there because there are the laws of the universe. And those everyone follows, not just the people in this country or this race. So let's get started. The first one is feel and look comfortable in your own body. How can you obtain that when you're not at the weight you want to be, when you don't know how to apply makeup, when you've had the same haircut for 30 years? How do you freshen it up when you don't know who to look at? And what you do is you create space inside your body and ask yourself, who do I want to be in a year? What does that woman want from me today to become her? And creating space in your body is the only way to calm your human enough to hear your soul's expression. Because your soul has a destiny. And how your body is coming through life is based on what your brain is telling it, what your mind is telling it, and your soul's kind of trying to guide you the best way it knows how. So if you're not feeling your soul's expression and you're dimming it and trying to be quiet for the people in your family, then your soul is going to leak out through the cells in your body by causing perhaps disease or autoimmune shenanigans. It's going to leak out in your posture. You're not going to stand straight up because you're dimmed. If somebody said that you don't have anything important to say, you might not even speak up. It comes out through every part of your body. And if your soul's expression is not heard, your body is going to feel the effects of it. So create space. Use the marble method or any other method. And using the marble method in conjunction with your favorite meditations is quite powerful. I enjoy Joe Dispenza, and I also enjoy Jess Shepherd in Rising Higher meditations. And spinning the marble in your head is creating the space to allow what these people are saying to land in that subconscious level, so that when you make decisions, you're making them from your higher self, not from the woman that made a mistake 25 years ago. Can I have what I've never observed? I was just talking to my mom earlier about, I saw you in a marriage like this, and I saw my grandmother in a marriage like that, and neither one of them appealed to me. What do I choose? What do I do? So in my 40-some year mating practices, I've tried quite a bit of different things to see what would work, and I am ready for my next level in it. Because I not only know how to take in new information and distill it and filter it through my values, I have a system, and I'm going to show you that right now. Being seen is exhausting when you're in your glow up. You're beautiful. People look at you. Sometimes that's hard to take. You have to be able to calm your nervous system in order to allow that adoration in. Tilt your head or just give a nod in appreciation for somebody's glance. It's hard to do that when you've never seen that done. So, when you're trying something new and you're experimenting out in the field, for instance, one of my experiments is I stopped asking men to dance in my ballroom group. So, first of all, it was a very lonely 3 months. I sat there without anyone asking me to dance. But I also learned to talk to other women. I got to know them. I got to know people in a little bit more of a deeper level. Some of those friends I'm still friends with today. So that came out of me finding my stillness and not running around trying to fill my dance card myself and allowing the men to step up. Now it's a couple years later, I'm a better dancer, and now I am sought after on the dance floor. I still do not ask men to dance, and I do not sit out one dance. But that took a lot of holding the pose for a few months. And then you have two things that come in and try to hijack you, called anxiety and depression. I'm not good enough. Or what if nobody ever dances with me? My heart will break. Those are hard things to calm your nervous system around when you're trying something new that the people around you are unfamiliar with. That doesn't mean you let go of that, because then chaos and uncertainty will come in. And those are the two friends that when chaos and uncertainty come in, you have to sit back and allow it to play out with as little energy as possible. Because what is happening is when you hold the pose and people don't know what to do with it, they're going to shout at you. They're going to tell you you're weird. They're going to tell you you're never going to dance again. They're going to tell you it's not how society works anymore. And you have to be able to allow that to ping off of you and fall so that your new identity as somebody that is sought after on the dance floor can emerge. And guess what? She did. So in your glow up, holding the pose comes with a little bit of the devil. Here's another way of looking at it. Look at it as though it's a video game, and at every level there's going to be a new opponent that's a little bit better than the last one. That is how you win the game of the glow up. At every level, there's going to be a woman that is going to be chasing you and her husband down the line of dance because you were next in the waltz mixer. It's going to happen. Just be prepared for it and be able to step out with grace and allow her to handle her own shit without you being caught up in the chaos. Let it fall around you with as little energy as possible, because this is the moment of the glow up where you can either slip back into the comfort of not making the people around you uncomfortable, or you can stand in the new you that owns the room with your vibration, because you can hold the uncomfortableness. Take a deep breath. That's deep, isn't it? All right, let's get to the last one. So, how can I have what I've never observed? Well, one of the things you can do is you can reparent yourself And you can also reparent your parents as you're reparenting yourself by giving them the devotion without the sacrifice. And this is what I'm doing with my mother. I'm giving her the devotion, my presence, without the sacrifice of my blood, sweat, and tears trying to keep her life going around her when it was meant to fall. Her new life in this beautiful little place, little apartment, is her new life that she's coming to appreciate. And I'm sure one day she'll come to love it, because she's allowing the chaos around her to fall, even though some of it's hurtful. One of the things that happened in our family is one of the sisters sold a home without anyone's conversation about it. She kept everyone out, sold it, cleaned it out, without us being able to at least be part of a conversation about a home that we were born in. As hurtful as that is, it was part of the chaos that needed to surround this decision, and just let her do what she needed to do, since she was the one holding the balls. It's not like it didn't hurt, but I can see it from a different perspective, and it can land in a different way, because the woman I am a year from now is really going to appreciate my mother being safe, not how it went down. So if I've never seen it, how do I respond? How do I act? And that's where you find it, in your stillness. Roll the marble around in your head. Listen to affirmations when things seem overwhelming. Get back into some of these videos to remind you that you don't need to act like everyone else. You don't need to be caught up in the chaos any longer than you truly want to. All right, let's see what we got here. In my reparenting, what I've done is I am helping to reparent my mom by giving her the love and honoring that she needs when I'm present with her, and seeing her and her hurt. But it's also allowing me to reparent from my father's perspective, and he's not even alive anymore. And I can find him in my stillness. He can call me beautiful, a word he never used when I grew up, but he can do it now. And he does it every day. So that when a man that is trying to get my attention calls me beautiful, he needs a lot more than that. Because I'm of a higher value, since my beauty is baked in by my dad. My value is baked in by my mom, even though she didn't know how to do certain things. We reparent ourselves today, and hug each other today, and hold ourselves in our scary emotions today, and with each other, because that's how it should have been done. So that's how it's being done now and forever forward. So reparenting yourself, very powerful. All right, now let's get to the last thing. Your presence and posture is fed by your cells. So when your cells are feeling dehydrated, that's going to be affected in your presence and posture. When your cells are overstuffed with foods that don't make you feel well, that is going to show in your posture, in your presence. And for a woman, your body language is the first thing that walks through the door. So if your presence and posture is not intentional, you're sending a message of a woman that doesn't take care of herself at the cellular level. Maybe she tries to take care of herself by showering every day, or dressing up, or doing things she thinks she should do. instead of doing the things that are going to feed her power. So presence and posture is fed by you. It's what you allow in. Are you allowing depressing news and chaotic situations? Are you allowing the fire into you that's burning around you? Are you allowing something to hold heat in your body longer than it should because you just don't know how to let it go? That is all affecting you at a cellular level. Are you calling yourself names? Are you walking past yourself in a mirror and finding the stray hair and the zit, rather than the beautiful being that is shining within? These are hard shifts to make, especially when society is telling us that we're not doing it right. We're continually doing it wrong. From the first bite of the apple in the Garden of Eden, we have continually made wrong choices in our lives, and we haven't. And today you get to choose to call yourself beautiful every single time you touch a doorknob. You get to call yourself abundant every single time you turn on water and thank God for putting you in a time and space dynamic that has indoor plumbing. You can have those yummy feelings every day by putting your intent out there, and that feeds your cells. Abundance is cellular. It doesn't come with a word. It comes with a word and a feeling and a connection to your soul's expression. All right, so how do you rise above all this? A devotional every day. And if you don't know how to do it, join me. I have Sisterhood Connection continuously going on every Friday at 1 p.m. Eastern. Check out the Yumminess Revolution, and if it appeals to you, join us. I saved you a seat. Happy Thanksgiving to all my American friends. And ciao for now.